Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live in a constant state of grace, where everything flows naturally, where solutions appear as if by magic, where inner peace remains untouched even in the midst of life's storms? There exists an ancient secret, an ancestral wisdom that was reawakened by Dr. Ihaleakala Hew Len, revealing something extraordinary. True transformation happens when we stop trying to control our healing and allow a higher force to work through us. During more than 30 years of studying and applying Ho'oponopono, Dr. Hugh Len made a revolutionary discovery that forever changed our understanding of spiritual healing. He realized that within each of us exists a divine intelligence, an inner healer that works tirelessly behind the scenes of our consciousness, clearing painful memories, transmuting limiting patterns, and reorganizing our reality in ways our logical mind could never imagine. This intelligence doesn't need our complex instructions, doesn't depend on our intellectual understanding, doesn't stop working when we're sleeping or distracted by daily activities. It operates in a sacred dimension where time isn't linear, where healing can happen retroactively, where miracles manifest silently before we even realize we needed a miracle. Traditional Ho'oponopono taught us the 4 sacred phrases: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. But Dr. Hugh Len discovered something even deeper. When we establish a loving partnership with our subconscious mind, when we learn to honor and nurture this divine part of ourselves, it becomes a force of automatic cleansing, functioning like a spiritual purification system that works continuously, transforming our life from the inside out without requiring constant conscious effort. Imagine living knowing that within you exists a divine ally that never sleeps, that is always caring for your evolution, that knows exactly which memories need to be released, which patterns need to be transmuted, which blessings are ready to blossom on your journey. This inner ally isn't a spiritual fantasy. It's a reality that can be awakened through Ho'oponopono practiced with love, dedication, and deep understanding. Today you're going to discover how to activate this silent healing force, how to establish loving communication with your divine inner child, how to create an automatic cleansing system that will transform not just your life, but also the lives of everyone who has the privilege of being in your presence. Prepare your heart to receive one of the most transformative revelations of modern spirituality, a practice that can literally change your reality while you sleep, while you work, while you simply exist in this world as a channel of unconditional love. It was the year 1982 when Dr. Ihaleakala Hew Len received an invitation that would change not only his career, but our understanding of the power of spiritual healing. Hawaii State Hospital had a psychiatric ward considered impossible to work with, where patients with severe mental disorders lived in an environment of constant tension and despair. Doctors refused to work there for more than a few weeks, nurses developed serious emotional problems, and the patients themselves seemed trapped in endless cycles of suffering. But Dr. Hugh Len did something that surprised everyone. He didn't create new treatment protocols, didn't organize innovative therapy sessions, didn't try to implement revolutionary psychological techniques. Instead, he simply set up in a small office and began a practice that seemed to have no direct relationship with the patients. He began working on himself through Ho'oponopono. Every day, for hours, Dr. Hugh Len reviewed patient files, not to analyze them clinically, but to practice spiritual cleansing. For each name he read, for each story of pain he encountered, he repeated internally the sacred words: I'm sorry for the pain that exists in this situation. Please forgive me for any memory in me that is contributing to this suffering. I love you, dear memory. You can be released now. Thank you for this opportunity for healing. During the first months, nothing seemed to change visibly. The environment remained tense, patients stayed agitated, staff remained apprehensive. But Dr. Hugh Len persisted, trusting in the ancient wisdom of Mourner Simeona, who had taught him that true healing always begins in invisible dimensions before manifesting in physical reality. He established a routine of constant cleansing, treating his subconscious mind as a sacred partner in this transformation process. Gradually, something extraordinary began to happen. Staff noticed they felt calmer when working the same shifts as Dr. Hugh Len. Patients seemed less agitated after he walked through the corridors. The energy of the place began to transform in subtle but perceptible ways, as if someone were opening invisible windows to allow a healing breeze to circulate through the environment. If you're feeling your heart opening to this possibility of healing through unconditional love, if something within you is recognizing the deep truth of this practice, I invite you to join our spiritual family here. Leave a comment sharing which painful memory you'd like to release through Ho'oponopono. Which situation in your life needs this loving cleansing? Your presence here isn't coincidence. It's a call from your soul to awaken your own inner healer. Let's walk together on this journey of silent transformation. After 18 months of constant practice, the results at the hospital became impossible to ignore. Patients who had spent years under heavy medication began showing significant improvements. Cases considered hopeless began showing signs of recovery that defied all medical expectations. Most impressive was that staff who had previously avoided that ward began asking to work there because the environment had become the most harmonious in the entire hospital. Dr. Hugh Len understood that he had awakened something fundamental about the nature of human consciousness. Based on traditional Hawaiian teachings transmitted by Morna Simeona, he identified 3 distinct aspects operating in each human being: the uhani, our conscious mind that processes limited information at a time; the unihipili, our subconscious mind that stores all memories and can process millions of pieces of information simultaneously; and the aumakua, our direct connection to universal divine wisdom. The genius of Ho'oponopono lies in understanding that the unihipili, our spiritual inner child, is the key to profound transformation. This part of us doesn't distinguish between past and present, between real and imaginary, between conscious and unconscious. When we establish a loving relationship with our unihipili, when we treat it with the care we would give to a precious child, it becomes our most powerful ally in the cleansing and healing process. Dr. Hugh Len discovered that we can train our unihipili to do Ho'oponopono cleansing automatically, like a spiritual program running constantly in the background. It's like teaching a child to brush their teeth. At first, we need to remind them constantly, but later, it becomes a natural and automatic habit. When our subconscious mind learns to identify painful memories and automatically send them to the aumakua for transmutation, our entire life transforms. The process works because the unihipili has direct access to the collective unconscious, to that invisible network connecting all human beings. When a person establishes constant automatic cleansing, this affects not only their own experience, but also the energetic field of everyone around them. It's like lighting a candle in a dark room. The light doesn't just illuminate the immediate space, but radiates naturally to every corner. The most revolutionary discovery was realizing that the unihipili can clean memories that haven't even been activated yet, potential memories that could create future problems. It's like having a spiritual protection system that identifies and transmutes negative energies before they manifest as concrete difficulties in our life. When we trust this higher intelligence, when we allow our inner wisdom to work freely, we begin living in a constant state of grace where miracles become our natural, everyday experience. The practical application of this ancestral wisdom begins with a fundamental shift in our perspective on healing and transformation. Instead of seeing Ho'oponopono as something we do occasionally when we remember, we come to understand it as a permanent state of being, an intrinsic quality of our spiritual existence that can be activated through love and pure intention. Dr. Hugh Len developed a precise method for establishing this sacred partnership with our subconscious mind. Every morning, before even fully opening your eyes, dedicate a few precious minutes to connecting lovingly with your unihipili. Place your hand gently over your heart and speak internally as if you were talking to a deeply beloved child. Good morning, my dear inner child. Thank you for taking care of me throughout the night. Today I ask for a special and sacred partnership. Continue this loving communication. Please, my dear, whenever any painful memory, any limiting pattern, any energy of fear or separation is activated in our system, you have my complete permission to send those memories immediately to the divine, to our connection with the aumakua, without needing to consult me. I trust completely in your higher wisdom. For specific situations in daily life, you can program automatic cleansing responses. Before going to work, talk to your unihipili. If someone irritates or hurts me today, please automatically clean the memories in me that are creating this reaction so that only love and understanding can flow through me. Before family gatherings, if old patterns of conflict or hurt are activated, Please transmute them silently so that only harmony can emerge. One of the most powerful applications is automatic environmental cleansing. When you enter any space, your home, workplace, a store, a doctor's office, you can silently ask your Ihaleakala, please, let my simple presence here serve as a blessing for this environment. May any heavy or negative energy be automatically transmuted through my energetic field, and may everyone here feel lighter and more at peace. Dr. Hugh Len taught that the Ihaleakala can constantly maintain a gentle mantra functioning like background music in our consciousness. Teach your inner child to repeat silently, like a natural rhythm. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. It doesn't need to be constant conscious effort. It's like a song playing softly on the radio while you focus on other activities. What's most liberating about this practice is that it completely removes the pressure of having to be spiritually perfect all the time. You can have moments of irritation, anxiety, or sadness, and still your background cleansing continues functioning, automatically transmuting these energies, keeping you always connected to your essential divine nature. The most extraordinary transformations through Ho'oponopono happen when people finally surrender to the power of their inner wisdom, discovering that there are dimensions of healing operating constantly in the invisible backstage of their lives. Let me share some stories that illustrate this silent power working through human hearts, open to divine grace. Maria was a 43-year-old teacher working in a public school where violence and disrespect were constant. She was on the verge of a nervous breakdown when she discovered Dr. Hugh Len's teachings. Instead of trying to control student behavior, Maria decided to program her subconscious mind to do automatic cleansing during classes. Every morning before entering school, she shares, I would talk lovingly to my inner child. Sweetheart, today we're going to encounter a lot of anger and pain. Please automatically transmute these energies through our presence here so that only love can flow. Gradually, something magical began to happen. The most aggressive students began calming down when they were in her classroom. Class attendance improved significantly. Other teachers began asking what her secret was for maintaining discipline. I had no external secret, Maria explains. I had simply become a living channel of purification. John was a 50-year-old businessman whose family company was being destroyed by constant conflicts between partners. When he discovered silent Ho'oponopono, he decided to apply it as a spiritual business strategy. During tense meetings, instead of trying to control discussions, John maintained constant cleansing running. I'm sorry for the memories of competition and scarcity being activated here. Please transmute them automatically so that only collaboration can emerge. The results were extraordinary. Conflicts that seemed impossible to resolve began dissolving naturally. Productivity increased. New clients appeared as if by miracle. The key was to stop trying to fix problems externally and start cleaning the memories that were creating the problems internally, John explains. Anna was a 62-year-old nurse working in an intensive care unit where she witnessed suffering daily. When she began practicing silent Ho'oponopono, she programmed, May my presence here be silent medicine for all patients and families. Patients began recovering more quickly when she cared for them. Families reported feeling more hope after talking with her. I realized I had become a healing presence, Anna shares with sparkling eyes. If these stories touched your heart, if you feel your soul calling to awaken this power of silent healing, share with us in the comments. What area of your life most needs this loving cleansing? What relationship? What situation? What painful memory would you like to surrender for divine transmutation? Your story matters to me. Your journey is sacred. Also leave suggestions for themes for future guided prayers. We're walking together in this adventure of becoming conscious channels of love in the world. Dr. Hugh Len developed specific protocols that transform Ho'oponopono from an occasional practice into an autonomous spiritual system, functioning like a permanent energetic infrastructure that operates independently of our conscious attention. These protocols can literally transform you into a healing channel functioning 24 hours a day. The morning protocol for establishing sacred partnership is fundamental. Upon awakening before getting up, dedicate 5 precious minutes to renewing your alliance with the Ihaleakala. Place both hands over your heart and speak mentally. Good morning, my dear divine inner child. Thank you for protecting me during sleep. Today I ask you to do Ho'oponopono cleansing automatically whenever any painful memory is activated. You have my complete trust and full permission to send these memories to the Aumakua without consulting me. For specific cleansing programming, use this powerful formula. Dear Unihipili, whenever a specific situation happens, please automatically clean the memories in me that create negative reaction so that only positive quality can flow through me. For example, whenever my mother-in-law criticizes me, please automatically clean the rejection memories in me so that only understanding and patience can flow through me. Installing the environmental cleansing program transforms you into a walking purifier. Instruct your Unihipili, please let my simple presence anywhere serve as automatic blessing for that space. May dense energies be naturally transmuted through my energetic field, elevating the vibration of everyone here. This programming makes you become a silent healing force wherever you go. The automatic relational cleansing protocol is especially powerful for challenging relationships. To establish, whenever I'm in the presence of a specific person, may my Unihipili automatically clean all memories between us that prevent love from flowing freely. May I be an unconscious channel of healing for our connection. This completely removes the pressure of having to do something specific to improve difficult relationships. Dr. Hugh Len discovered that sleep is the most powerful time for deep cleansing. Before sleeping, instruct, during this night of rest, please do deep cleansing of all memories that were activated today. May I awaken renewed and purified, with clean inner space to receive the blessings of the new day. The preventive cleansing system allows the Unihipili to work with future memories. Please clean any memory that could create difficulties for me today, this week, this month. May only experiences aligned with my highest good manifest. It's like having a spiritual protection system that identifies and neutralizes challenges before they materialize. The verification and gratitude technique keeps the partnership alive and loving. Periodically, connect with your Unihipili. How are you, dear inner child? Thank you for all the cleansing you're doing. Is there anything specific you need from me now? True mastery of Ho'oponopono happens when it integrates so deeply into our existence that it becomes as natural as breathing, a permanent state of being instead of something we occasionally practice. Dr. Hugh Len lived in this state of constant automatic cleansing, and this was reflected in his extraordinarily peaceful presence and the way synchronicities and miracles seemed to blossom naturally around him. Complete integration begins with a fundamental transformation of spiritual identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who occasionally practices energetic cleansing and begin recognizing yourself as a permanent channel of divine purification. Dr. Hugh Len used to say, "I'm not a psychologist who practices Ho'oponopono. I am Ho'oponopono working as a psychologist." This priority inversion transforms every daily activity into a sacred opportunity to serve as an instrument of cosmic healing. Develop daily rituals that nurture your loving relationship with the Unihipili, integrating cleansing into routine activities. While brushing teeth, mentally thank you, dear inner child, for caring for our body's health. During showers, ask that physical water cleanse the body while spiritual cleansing purifies old memories. When preparing meals, talk lovingly. May this food nourish our sacred partnership and strengthen our capacity to serve as a channel of light in the world. Transform mundane tasks into spiritual practices. Driving in traffic. May our presence on this route be a blessing for all drivers around us. Shopping. May our energy purify this commercial environment, bringing peace to employees and customers. At work, may our presence in the office naturally elevate the vibration of all colleagues. Every activity becomes an unconscious act of divine service. For relationships, always maintain focus on being a silent purifier in all interactions, regardless of how other people behave. Before important conversations, instruct your Unihipili. Clean any memory that could create conflict in this conversation. May only love, understanding, and wisdom flow through me. You become an automatically healing presence, elevating people simply by existing in a state of constant cleansing. Create energetically pure environments wherever you live or work regularly. Establish programming. May this space be maintained in spiritual purity through my presence here. May any visitor immediately feel more peaceful and harmonious after being in this environment. Your home and workplace become sanctuaries that automatically elevate everyone who enters. As toxic memories are constantly transmuted through automatic cleansing, your natural intuition strengthens exponentially. Dr. Hugh Len taught that decisions made from a clean energetic system are always wiser than those influenced by wounded memories from the past. Before important choices, ensure background cleansing is active, then trust completely in the first inspiration arising from your purified heart. When you live consistently in this state of silent automatic cleansing, something extraordinary happens. You become what Dr. Hugh Len called a cosmic healer, disguised as an ordinary person. Your simple presence in the world becomes a transformative force, radiating a frequency that automatically elevates everything and everyone entering your energetic orbit, without requiring any specific conscious effort. The signs that this integration is happening deeply are unmistakable. Your presence naturally calms tense environments without saying a word. People report feeling inexplicably better after interacting with you. Positive synchronicities increase dramatically in your life. Opportunities appear from nowhere. Solutions arise at the exact moment. Right people cross your path at perfect timing. You react less and less to external dramas and respond more and more from a calm and wise inner center. Problems that used to repeat in your life simply stop appearing, not because you fought them, but because constant cleansing dissolved the memories that attracted them. Relationships flow more easily. Conflicts resolve naturally. Your intuition becomes a reliable guide for all important decisions. You feel deep peace, even when external circumstances seem chaotic, because you know there's a higher intelligence caring for invisible details. Dr. Hugh Len discovered that advanced practitioners can expand their automatic cleansing to include collective and planetary issues. You can program, "Dear Ihaleakala, please participate in cleansing memories of violence, scarcity, separation, and fear in our humanity. May our individual purification contribute to elevating collective consciousness." You become a conscious part of the global network of silent healers, working to transform our planet through unconditional love. The most touching aspect of this journey is discovering that your Ihaleakala cares not only for you, but also for everyone you love, and even strangers crossing your path. Your purified presence radiates invisible waves of healing that spread far beyond what you can consciously perceive. Distant family members begin feeling inexplicably better. Animals naturally approach you. Plants flourish in your presence. You become a living channel of divine blessings. Humility is essential in this process. Dr. Hugh Len always emphasized, "I don't know exactly what's being cleaned when or how. I just keep cleansing running constantly and trust that divinity knows infinitely better than my conscious mind what needs to be transmuted." This attitude of loving surrender keeps the ego away from the process and allows genuine miracles to blossom through you. You don't need to announce to the world that you've become a Ho'oponopono practitioner. Your most powerful work happens in silence, in the backstage of reality. Through your purified presence radiating unconditional love wherever you go, you become silent medicine for a world desperately needing healing. We've reached the most sacred moment of this journey together. The instant when you can choose to fully activate this power of silent healing that has always existed within you, waiting patiently to be awakened through love and pure intention. This isn't the end of our encounter. It's the beginning of a new way of existing in the world as a conscious channel of divine transformation. Close your eyes gently and place both hands over your heart, feeling the beats that sustain your precious life. Breathe deeply and allow your attention to turn inward, to that loving presence that has always been there, your divine inner child, your sacred Ihaleakala, waiting with infinite patience to become your permanent ally in the work of healing this world. Now, with all the love from your heart, make this prayer of activation and consecration. Divine Creator of all life, I present myself before you with humility and infinite gratitude. I recognize that within me exists a higher wisdom, a cosmic healer, a loving intelligence that knows the perfect path for my evolution and for the healing of all beings. Dear inner child, my sacred Ihaleakala, I officially invite you to be permanent partners in this divine mission. From this sacred moment forward, may each breath be a prayer of cleansing, each heartbeat be an act of transmutation, each moment of our existence be dedicated to serving as a pure channel of unconditional love. I completely authorize you, my dear inner child, to do Ho'oponopono cleansing automatically whenever any memory of pain, fear, anger, separation, or limitation is activated in our system. I'm sorry for all the painful memories we carry. Please forgive me for all the times I didn't recognize your power and wisdom. I love you unconditionally, dear part of me. I am deeply grateful for your constant presence in my life. May our sacred partnership become deeper, more loving, more effective each day in serving the elevation of all humanity. May our presence in the world be automatically healing. May our energy purify environments. May our love touch hearts without needing to say a word. Divine Universal Father, Mother, I consecrate myself as your instrument of peace in this world. May your will be done through me. May your love flow through me. May your light shine through me. May I always be a worthy channel of your infinite grace. And so it is done in perfect love and perfect trust. May this silent cleansing be with me always, on all paths, for all eternity. Ho'oponopono. May divine love heal everything. May divine light illuminate everything. May divine peace bless everything. Aloha. Breathe deeply, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes. You are no longer the same person. You have officially activated your inner healer. Your new life of silent miracles begins now.